Yo! Greetings, family. What's up, everybody? And welcome to Living My Best Life in Ghana. Yes. Oh, just enjoying a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day to be African. Aren't you just glad you came here this way? I am. Happy African Day to everybody. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Memphis. And for some people, afternoon of wherever you are, we are alive and well. And we are preparing ourselves to get home to the land of our ancestors. And we know that we doing the right thing, because we been out here lost in Babylon, tortured, traumatized, all of that. And we have to take the responsibility to heal ourselves. And the best way to do so is by us going home to the land of our ancestors. So, hey everybody, greetings. I feel good today. I got up and went to the park and worked out, me, Power, Jaja. And I tell you, if you're not working out and training your body, let's start now. It's never too late. It's time to exercise, time to look after ourselves, be strong. We got to be vigilant in our health and our mental health as well. Make sure you're watching documentaries about your history, our culture. Not Google, go to YouTube and watch different parts of Africa. Learn about the whole continent. Drown yourself in Africanness. Everything that you can learn that you didn't know, to see different beautiful cities that we never ever knew existed, because they told us that black folk were hanging in trees and swinging from trees with monkeys and stuff, and we thought that it was no civilization, because that's the bad picture that white folks painted about us. Yeah, and everybody else exploited us because of it. Okay, Dwight Aquaba Medase, welcome everybody. Good day, fam. Blessings to all. Hey. Here. That's too much. You want this one? Get it to granddad. Get it to granddad. You take them. Yes. Got my baby girl granddaughter over here. Aquaba family. Hey, Helen. Greeting. T. Rich in the house. Oh. Choosy P. What's up, Choosy P? Greetings, blessings, prosperity to all. That's what I'm talking about. Let's send up some positive energies flowing into the ethers for African people and Africa alone. Nobody is riding this wave to Africa. Nobody. We ain't include nobody. It's about African people now. For real, we have gotten enough of the inclusion and people riding us on our road to freedom and wherever else we need to go to. Turn on Keely. You want to turn on Keely? Jaja, turn on Keely for. I don't know. Oh, I know. Okay. Hey, Clarissima. What's up? Greetings. How are you? Welcome back. My family. Karen, happy Africa Day, Mama. Yes, to you too. Welcome. Aquaba. Oh, sorry. It's okay. We'll hit you the radio. Don't you hit my grandbaby no more. Don't you hit her. That's right. All right, doing little Nana duties. Yo, who is this? Gina is in the UK. Greetings. Welcome, y'all. Jacqueline, hey. What's up, sis? What's up, family? Yes, you are so welcome. And I got many more to reply to, y'all. So be patient with me. And the orders should go out by Monday for everybody that's ordered from what? WeBuyBlack.com/nappy by nature. It's all right. Nappy spelled with an I instead of a Y. Thank you all. We appreciate your support. Thank you. Hey, Frank. Greetings from Germany. It's okay, John. Greetings from Germany to our black families. Yes, black people all over the world. We sending out signals. We sending out signals to everybody. We sending out streams into the air in the universe for our people to connect with us right now. We want to connect with our people. Thank you, Frank. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm just feeling really, really great today. Critical Nurse Ready, Positivity Sis, hailing from the U.S. Yes, it's all about us. It's all about Africa. Yo, Elizabeth, hello, Chad. Hello, everyone. Greetings. Yes. Focus Network Media Agency LLC says, so happy I caught you guys live. We have a 2-year plan for the big move. Woo, 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 woo. Yes. Woo, woo, woo. You got it? Say it. Woo, woo, woo. Go on, say it, Nia. Yes. Got it. Kabaya 314. Peace and love, family. Girl, it ain't no step. Why you using that to get on up there? Trying to get up there, get on around there. Yes, greetings, family. Yo, 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 TF Hot from Florida. Hey, TF, greetings. New family in the house today. We got a lot of new people. Welcome. Aquaba, we love y'all. We love our folks. I'm telling you. Hey, greetings. Power in the house, y'all. Kwame Olatunji. Good afternoon. Hope you are both well. Tell Ashante Queen hello. I am unable to watch the live stream. We'll watch later. Take care, everyone. Same to you, brother. Much love, Saturday born strong warrior soldier. Yes. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Choosy P Phu'Cha, I've been trying to get in touch with you. I sent you a few emails. Don't worry, I'm working on it, sweetheart. I got a lot of emails, and I'm working on them myself, okay? So please be patient with Queen Mother, okay? Stevenson Cordial. Yo, Auntie Sang. Yes, Critical Nurse Ready. This is going to be a great show with this content. Yes, it is. And I'm waiting for my sister to pop up. Yes. Baby, you go ahead and do this for me while I call and make sure sister is on and ready. All right. I might have finished all of them.
Thank you.
Oh. So you see the subject, and let me call her.
Where is the subject? Here's some good tips on how to pack up shipping containers, cars, and building in Ghana with Ashante Queen. Black Integration, Grow Africa. The big I, the big A series. Yes, sir. It's going down. TF say, I understand the government there is slacking hospitals as well. Would love your feedback. I would not necessarily say slacking.
Hey.
I wouldn't just use the term slacking. I would say it's just it's different than what we experience over here, because if you do the equivalency, people be talking about corruption. Everybody's corrupt. I've never seen corruption as like what we got going on right here where we are. That's for real. But the hospitals can be better. Yeah, they can be better. You know, even the ones that's supposed to be like high level, you know, it's purposeful because of the underdevelopment of Africa as a whole, as a continent. If you get Walter Writing's book, The Underdeveloped Europe, Underdeveloped Africa, it's a real good account on everything. Y'all see my grandbabies in the back. They're trying to tell everybody what's up. Yeah, these are new. This is who's gonna be running the soap companies and all this stuff when they get grown. Where you going, sis?
See a message from
Where you going, sis? Oh, it's a great day, baby.
Oh.
Babies. Yeah, Tia. So yeah, the government, as far like I said, as far as the government is concerned, matter of fact, this administration, I have seen has done a lot, and I've been there through about four presidents. So I've seen this president really do something. So yeah. Malika Muhammad Akwaba Black.
Yo! Oh.
I think Phu'Cha just talked to Ashante Queen, so she's about to chime in and get in.
Yeah.
Sister Jackie, what's up?
Yo!
What's up? Yeah, you see the little cuties back there? Look at her.
Yay!
Oh, you welcome, TF. No sweat at all, man. That's what we here for, man. That's what we here for. Yep. But it's and I was even reading something where I think they're trying to do something with the extending beyond the return initiative. I've been hearing a little something about going on, which I don't mind. I know they be making money, but why not? If we gonna make money, if we gonna spend
we want to generate money.
We want to generate money. Exactly right. We want to generate money. All that money the diaspora brought Ghana. Yeah, I don't care. People like, well, man, they're just doing it for money. Well, okay. It's some stuff we need to get done around here, so we need to.
Everything is in the process and in steps. We can't expect everybody to be on the same. I tell y'all, people don't learn the information all at the same time. There's a process where information goes inside and resonates in all of us at different times, and we have to be patient with ourselves. Now we've been dogged out and traumatized, and we had to accept this negativity. So when it comes to positivity and raising awareness and our level of doing things as African people, we need to be patient with one another and make sure that we just voice ourselves where we can be heard, but do it in a nice way. Okay.
That's true. Raquel, greetings everyone.
Yeah, Raquel in the house.
Oh, I skipped my sister Elizabeth in there.
Elizabeth in the house. Yes.
It's going down. I'm actually excited. I really want to sit back on the other side of the couch and watch Ashante Queen and Phu'Cha talk to y'all.
What?
I really do, because
you don't have just as many questions as I am. So we might as well ask them together, huh, Neil?
Yeah, Gautier. Hey, brother, sister, what's up?
Hey, Neil saying hey. Neil saying hey too.
Exactly, Phu'Cha.
Yes. This is all building our motherland, and we ain't sending no negativity that way. We got to be prepared. I'm hoping, like I was saying a little while ago, that we are exercising, we're taking care of ourselves, we're eating better, we're being aware. I'm going to do a segment on health as well and chemical-free living, because a lot of us are living very chemically. Very chemically. A lot of us, chemical living. We love our chemicals, cleaning products. Yes, all of the things that cause tumors, boils.
There we go. Yeah, we just came up with a term. You doing this SEAL living? Not SEAL, but CIL. Chemically induced living.
Yes, that's a good one.
You on that SEAL living, bro?
See, we got to be on that NEAL living, naturally induced living. Okay.
Look at her. What'd you say? What?
Hello.
See,
she done pulled out the. Wait a minute. Where the top at, Neil?
She is making sure her breath is very fresh.
Girl.
She smells like, the whole room smells like peppermint right now.
Girl, look at that.
Jacqueline Tess, I watch Ashante Queen and I love her house. Yeah, that's something. We saw that video. Yes. She was putting a mean piece of architecture together, Miss Jack.
Yes, sister is on it.
Elizabeth said, I'm living on cervezas, LOL. That's a chemical I can't give up. You know that's beer.
Little bit there. You gotta get on that appetition and those bitters in Ghana. You'll give them cervezas.
Oh, you know what?
That palm wine.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You catch palm, get you some then we'll get you some
midday palm wine. That's the natural.
Perfect segue.
It turns into beer in the afternoon. Remember, we told y'all, let's go this one more time.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold it. Stop what you think of. And I'm going to start making vegan beers too. I just want to let everybody know that.
Yes, that's Powwah's next project.
Thinking about that. I've been like, why not just make a nice vegan beer, like a pineapple beer and something like that? Because I've been researching different ways to use do the fermentation process without using that wheat and them hops so much of it. Because that's what kind of bloats you some. So give your boy a minute. I guess.
It's all gone now.
Critical Nurse Ready says, Cervezas, my husband thrives on those in stressful times. Oh, baby. You be putting it back, baby. I got to go sit down and take me a cervezas. I'm going to take one right now.
Come on with those
Shades.
y'all.
What's up, Shades? I don't think I heard
Hey,
Shades.
Come on, y'all. Come on with them thumbs up.
This bit of tripping.
Yeah, so we was talking about the palm wine. This is the most beautiful thing that we have seen before when we got to, thank you. When we got to Ghana and we were first introduced to palm wine. Come on now. We were first introduced to palm wine. We were on our way to Dodowa Falls. And then when we got, before we reached Dodowa Falls, we came to a place on the side of the road. We got out and there was some sisters and brothers there and they had fresh palm wine. And the way this palm wine is done is it's tapped straight from the palm tree with some type of way where they stream it from the palm tree early in the morning. It's a nice cool. It comes out cool too. On a very beautiful high sunny day in Ghana, it comes out very cool. Yes, and it's so. I might have to. We might have to do some.
Critical Nurse gave me she said I've been told you can make alcohol on fermented apple cider.
Apples. That's a good idea.
Oh, okay, apple cider beer. A vegan apple cider beer.
Yeah, that's probably with a
splash of expectation on it.
Yes.
Splash.
So early in the morning, we go to the tree. We get this palm wine. It's so delicious. It tastes just like sweet coconuts. No, it don't taste like coconut, but it's so sweet and nice. And then in the afternoon, if you take some with you and you carry it with you by the noontime, it's a beer.
Now, let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me read it a little bit. She was talking critical nurse. Said, baby, I love it. I'll drink before I eat. Sadab in the house.
Yo! You right on time. Hey!
Now, let me tell you something. Now, if you buy palm wine in the morning,
yes,
you put it in the bottle.
I love it in the morning.
And
the
you
wine
put it in the refrigerator. Cool. Put it in don't put it in the freezer.
It's not processed. It's naturally taken from the
now,
tree.
If you leave that palm wine in that bottle and you don't steep that bottle top every day, let that pressure off.
It's
after about a day or a day and a half, if you go and you open that bottle of palm wine, it will explode on you. I've been popped in the face
did it too many
by
times.
several bottles of palm wine. Got house. I'm gonna put it in the freezer. It's gonna be good and cold. Forget it. Leave it in the freezer. It freezes up. So I take it out the freezer, sit it on the sink on the side of the cabinet, and I let that joker thaw out. And I just be forgetting. And I go and open that thing. I got hit right above the eye this last time with a bottle cap. Boom! I'm talking about, and palm wine will fly all over the room. I mean, yeah, you gotta be ready for that. So as soon as we get it, we gotta drink it.
It's delicious. And then in the evening time, the palm wine turns into a natural liquor. It's so good.
Frank said, did you drink a hot palm wine? I mean, the alcohol one. Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes. Love the way it tastes. I love the way it feels.
Then I'm telling you, Frank, our first experience with palm wine, we was on our way to Dodo, and we sat up under this guy had the little thing on the side of the road.
Like, made a nice little shade
area. Man, it was so fly. I was laying back. I kept kicking my shoes off. I had my flip flops on. Kick my flip flops off. Rubbing my feet in the dirt. Thank you, grandbaby. Thank you. My granddaughter's always on it. Keep granddaddy fresh. Mm-hmm. It was great, man. I loved it.
There she go. So y'all, with no further ado, we're gonna bring on our sister, one that we adore. We love her channel. We've been watching her for a while now, and she's really, really good at what she do. She disseminates great information, and I'm just proud that we are having her on Living My Best Life in Ghana today. Get ready, get your pens out. Where is my book? I got my stuff together too, so we can take notes. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put it in the chat. Pal, we're going to follow us with that, okay? Much love. And class is in session with the beautiful Ashante Queen.
Yeah! How's everyone doing?
Hey.
You know what? I was going to wear my earring today. I didn't know like go with this one or this one. I'm like, okay, no, this is too busy. So
we on the same wavelength. That's beautiful energy.
I can't believe it.
Love and welcome to our channel. We love you and everything that you're doing. You inspire so many, and we're just glad to have you here.
I love you guys so much too. So thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to be here on your channel. Do I need to mute something? I hear myself.
You might just need to turn down a little, but let me try and mute us, or we might have to go with headphones or something. But I don't hear a double yet.
All right, as long as no one else hears it. Okay, that's fine. Yes.
Fine.
Kwaba, everyone. Hope everyone is doing great.
Yes,
what's going on in this world.
Queen. So cute. So,
look at that baby.
Contributors.
Yes. And it's Nia right here, our other grandbaby.
Oh, how adorable I did.
Yeah.
What's on the okay.
Yes, this Nia.
Oh, hi, Nia.
Yeah. So tell us, let's start wherever you want to start at. We are all ears. We just want to hear a little about your story, and then you can start telling us when you decided. How did you just decide to just say, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and pack my things and ship? Was it difficult to do it? I got so many questions. Just go in.
Well, I shipped everything gradually, you know. I don't know should we start with shipping, building, or what do you want?
Where are you, and when did you decide to move your things to Ghana?
I decided to move the things when I felt like the house is at a stage where I can, you know, send stuff there and store my stuff there. So once I put the doors inside the house, because before I just have the external doors, you know, of the house. But then once I put the internal interior doors in there, I decided to, you know, send stuff there. But I've been doing it gradually. I didn't do it all at once. You know, like when I know that someone is shipping, I would just add a few stuff. And I'm in California, so it's far. You know, it takes longer to ship from California than to ship from the East Coast. So I also have family in the East Coast. So then sometimes when I go there, I do some shopping and then store it at my brother's house or, you know, wherever I can store it there. And when someone is ready to ship, I just have them added to it, or when I'm there, I just, you know. But then from California too, I've done some shipping here, but I ship with agencies or individuals that have decided to, you know, do some shipping, in the shipping business. So I just add a little bit at a time. And one time I shared a container with 3 people. So you can either do your own personal computer container, which is good to do. So I've had some positive experiences and negative experiences. So the next time I decide to ship, I think I'm going to do it on my own.
Okay.
Because you can contact shipping companies. I believe either you want to go with a 20-foot container or a 40-foot container.
So what are the companies that you recommend us use to research and kind of get a feel for what shipping companies we should try to go with?
I haven't. The last time I shared, the person who I shared with was the main person who did it. But I also did contact. I haven't used them yet. Let me see if I can see it in my phone. But there's other companies that I've talked to. That, let me see, somewhere in my phone that I have to find, and then I can share it. But I need to do more research on them. So they give you the price. I believe at the time when I was talking with them, the price for a 40-foot container was about slightly under 5,000. The difference between 20 and 40 is not that great. It's not that much. Maybe probably about 500 or less than $1,000. Difference.
Okay.
So it's good to, if you can share with someone, it's good to share with one or two people, and then just do your homework when you get there. When you find out how much it's going to cost you for the duty and all of that, so that you know what you're dealing with. This way, when you get there, you're not surprised, of the fees that.
Okay. And so you're from Ghana, right?
Yeah, definitely. Born and raised.
Okay. And how long and you live in the States right now too?
Yes, I do. I do, but at this point, I'm trying to be bi-coastal, meaning that I'll probably be here, probably starting from next year, live there for 6 months and here for like 6 months. So I'll be back and forth till I'm completely ready to be there full time.
And I think that is awesome. That works out really well for us too.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Over 13 years. So it's been really, really great to be mobile and to be able to move whenever you feel like you should.
Right.
And being that we're very family oriented and we have our children and grandchildren here in the States, it seems to be like the best way. I know some people be like, oh, you're not really African until you live there. And you can't tell me how I'm African.
You can be bi-coastal if you choose to. As much as I love my country, I love Ghana, but sometimes when I'm there, they can drive me crazy bananas. So, I have to get away sometimes.
Right.
And just refresh. You have to travel to get inspired with new ideas and just be motivated to come there and then, you apply what you learn from outside.
I think when you do it both coasts like that, I think that kind of makes you appreciate both places.
Exactly. Exactly.
Every time I leave Ghana, as soon as I land in the United States, I'm like, oh, I miss Ghana so much.
Same here. Same here. As soon as I leave and I get here, then I wake up, I'm like, where am I?
Right.
Oh, I miss
it takes a little while to get acclimated to being back here in the States. But when I tell you to be able to just think about it and always like days and think about Ghana when you in the States, it's like a little treat for me that I can just reflect and be like, man, I really live in Ghana.
The authenticity of Ghana, the naturalness, and I appreciate that a lot. But it's good to just be there and also get away sometimes.
Right. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So when it comes to shipping, okay, so you say you think you're gonna do it on your own this time. So
This time around,
you have gotten together with other Ghanaians.
Yeah, actually, I have a friend that we were going to do it March. We were actually planning on going to China, and get a few items there and ship it to Ghana. But in the process of, deciding to ship from California to Ghana and also going to China, that's when the Corona issue happened. So we couldn't go. But yeah, definitely when the time is right, we will definitely share a container and ship, between the two of us. And then if the container is still not full from what we have, we can even take other people, maybe charge someone like a huge box or, to add to it, if they want.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think that actually going in with somebody is really good to when you first shipping things, and when you ship your stuff, where do you ship it to? I mean, I know it goes to the port, right?
Well, it goes to the port. The main two that I know of is Tema, and also Takoradi has an harbor there, so you can also ship to Takoradi if you live in that region. But I know that my cousin in Italy, who is in the Thailand business, he ships straight to Takoradi because that's where his residence is. So when he shipped my towels to Takoradi, it was then he's hired a truck and sent it to Accra to me. So that can also be done. There's less hassle, when you ship to Takoradi. It's not as easy as, Accra is the main port. So Takoradi, if you live around there, maybe Kasua area to all the way to Takoradi, you can do that. But you have to find out, okay, once I ship to Takoradi and I want to, move the items to Accra. I think they use the trucks are called Kia, trucks. Like, how much is someone going to charge me for a load, from Takoradi to Accra? This way, whether it's worth it to ship, excuse me, whether it's worth it to, do it to go to Tama route or Takoradi route, But it's less hassle, definitely, in Takoradi.
In Takoradi. Yes. Okay, AshanteQueen, I want to ask. We saw someone in the questions wanted to know what cost should we expect at the receiving port for shipping something like a car?
What should you receive?
Yeah, like how much? I guess she wants to know how much. What price?
What would it cost to ship a car? And I know
it all depends on the make of the car, the model of the car, the year of the car, the engine size of the car. So they go by that. Okay. So let's say you're shipping a Mercedes Benz. It's an expensive car. It's a luxury car. I don't know why they base it on that, but they base it on the value of the car, the engine size of the car. So it's best to ship anywhere from 2.5 size and below, a smaller engine. And besides, it's better for gas, when you need to, fuel is cheaper for that size. So, but if you have it like that and you want to ship like luxury car with a big engine, of course, you're going to pay more for gas, and then you're also going to pay more for the duty, and then the value of the car is they determine. I did a video in one of my videos that I did. So, I shared that experience, and also the website that you can kind of plug in the specifications, the car, the model, the year, and everything. And it will give you an idea of how much they'll charge. It's not exact idea because, it's not exact price because it changes all the time, but at least you'll get a ballpark idea of how much it's going to cost you to ship. I'm not sure where to look. To ship to Ghana.
I saw the video too. I was watching that video and I was like, oh man, I think that was one of the first videos that we saw of yours. And I was like, sister is shipping a car. Because I was like, we come to ship, and I was like terrified.
This is like my third car that I've shipped to Ghana. I think I've shipped like 3 cars. Back then, I was interested in like shipping cars and then sell it, and make some profit out of it. So my first car that I really shipped was a Mercedes Benz.
Okay.
And it was kind of expensive to, for the duty. I was very naive at that time. I didn't do my research or anything. Someone that wanted to do business say, hey, this is a good business to get into if you want to do it. So, I went in blindly and I did that, and it cost a lot of money. So then even after the car was sold, the profit margin was not that great. So I decided not to, really do that business. It'll be great. So I think I also have a cousin in Atlanta who ships cars, for people. Mm-hmm. But what he does is to make sure that he gets his money. He takes the money from them. If you want to buy the car, all right. all I'll do for you, find the car, go to an auction, get a car for you, just send me the shipping cost, and then, he make his little profit that he can make on that. And once you get there, you on your own to, take it out
Okay.
and deal with it,
So
But he also,
I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off. I've heard a couple of good stories, experiences from dealing with the port, and I've heard a couple of, now I won't say just bad, but like kind of different stories from dealing with people at the port that's asking for some dashing or what like that. So should you just put that in your mind to expect a dash when you're dealing with the port, or should you just go in just looking for one price after you get what state about the engine size and everything else will bring your car in?
I'm sorry, rephrase that question again.
Okay, let me see. Or should you just expect to give a dash at the port after you pay for getting your car in off shipping?
Gas?
A dash. You know how you get the dashing system where the official might be asking for a little under the table money?
That's the that's one thing my soul hates. I cannot stand bribery and all that stuff. I hate it with passion, but I know that in Ghana you cannot escape it 100%, because they will frustrate you to the extent that sometimes you have to put up with it a little bit, to get through the system. But still, I still hate it. If I have to, I would say I will do it like 98% of the time to do it the right way, because once you have all your information, you know your rights, you know that you've gone through the system of how much they should charge you and everything, you can put up with them and say, look, this is what you're supposed to charge. This is what the system, the website is giving me, the information that is giving me. I understand that the different, there might be a little bit of difference in price, because things changes in Ghana all the time, but I'm not going to tolerate that.
Right. One thing that we noticed too from watching your videos, we was like, okay, she is not playing. She is serious. We know what she's supposed to pay. So she's not getting taken by that one.
Yeah, but now they're making the system in a way that you don't have to put up with under the table, bribery all the time. The system is changing.
Like when we deal with it, it's like you don't feel like you have no right to stand on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, this is, and especially they take a certain stance, it's like you feel like you obligated to pay the money. So
actually the last time I used an agent. The last time I shipped, the video that I did was through an agent, not the choice of my own. The choice was not mine, but I've been to the port myself, to get my car out myself, and although they want that, I didn't do it. I didn't pay a dime for anything. And I got away with it. You don't have to put up with it. But once you know that you know your rights and you know the system, you know what you're supposed to pay, you've gone through sometimes when they know that you know when you're talking, they're afraid because you don't know. They don't know who you are.
Right.
I've been stopped at by the police so many times in Ghana, and I never paid a dime. A dime. I never paid. I'm not saying that I would never do it. If I have somewhere important to go and they're really wasting my, I've done it so much. The way I talk with them and the way sometimes they're like, who is this person? Who is she? Is she, coming from? And then even like the year of return. And I'm like, oh, I'm on a mission. I'm coming from, I'm part of the group. They just left the. They had a meeting with the president and this and that. We respect you guys. We want you guys to come home. Like, so why are you making it so difficult? When we come back home, why are you stopping me for? All of that. So I just the way up. And then my cousins will be in the car like, oh my God. They're kind of scared. I'm like, no, but I do. I stand up like, oh, hey, can I have your number? Can I, just know that you know your rights. When they know that you know your rights, you're firm, and you know that you're not wrong, especially if you haven't broken the, if you did something wrong, yeah. But if they stop you just to get money and all that, no, I don't. I don't play with that. No.
That's good.
That's awesome. So let's talk about building. How did you come up with this building, the idea for your home? Everything is so beautiful. I'm just so excited. You inspire us a lot. We like, okay, we ready now. Once we finish your stuff and your step by step and going to the stores and all of that stuff, you made us inspired to inspire others. So how did you make the decision? When did you actually purchase your land?
Well, when I first came to, US at at a young age, I won't say my age, but even at 16, 17, my aunt always told me, you should try and get a house, buy a land as soon as you can, save up to buy a land. So from a very young age, I always wanted, to buy lands in Ghana. So I was working as the young age, and at that time, buying land wasn't that difficult to do, and it was so much cheaper, than it is right now. And I'm talking about like 15 years ago plus. So I was able to buy 3 separate lands in different places. But I know that the one that I'm building on, and I just bought it, but I wasn't really motivated to, build right away. And I remember when we used to go to the site to, check it out and see what's going on. It was so hard to find. It was so hard to find it because at the time that area was so bare, no one wanted to really buy anything there. So it was like a place of like a bare, place. But as time went along, it developed really, really fast. So my plot, 2 plot that I bought originally was like one of the few the lands that were, vacant, that nothing was going on there. So I think we hired the caretaker around that area to plant, like corn and do some gardening on it to keep an eye on it. But as time went along, someone decided to build on the land, and that 2 plots became one, and that one, someone was building on it. So my aunt found that out and went and put like signs there to have that person stop building on that land because this land belongs to, and I registered the land. That's number one thing that I always stress out. Once you buy the land, make sure you register it right away. Register it, go through the channels that it takes to register the land, and there's some lands in certain places that the government took from the people, like the chiefs, to do something with it. Like here in America, we call it something like eminent domain, like something to use it and for a certain amount of years. Like for that area, it was like for 50 years. And once the 50 years is over, the government will return it back to the chiefs, and then they can in turn, So, I mean, they can still sell it, but yet you can register it to a certain point, because it's not completely given back to them. But then you can, when you do your search, you'll find all this information out. And if the land is not registered, you just make sure you register it right away, do everything, because you don't want, even if it's sold to 5 different people and you register it first, you have the right to it. You have the papers to prove for it. Yeah, so, I digress from the original, what I was going on. So I said that to say that. So someone was building.
Because the indenture in hand is very important and it's part of it. So it definitely should not be any wasted time in between.
Right. So as someone was building on the land, my aunt put a sign there. They didn't do anything about it. Didn't start building. So my aunt reported it to the main police station in Accra, right? And one day I went and I decided if I don't do something about it right now, this person is going to continue to build it to a point where I can't do anything about it. But yet, so then we demolished it. I hired some bulldozers and we did that. And from that point, I found out who the owner, who was doing that.
Real
Right. So that person reported me to the nearest police station, right?
Right.
And we went there, took my papers there. Long story. There's a video that someone interviewed me. You can find the video somewhere. I'll link it to your channel.
Yeah.
And it tells the whole story, but I don't want to go through that right now.
Right.
Yeah. Long story short, just make sure that you do your homework by registering all that first so that you don't go through, something like this. But there are so many, reputable places where you can buy land and have, the peace of mind to start building your house. So I would say that after I purchased the land, it took about 10 plus years to start really, doing something.
Right.
Yeah. So I did it gradually. I wasn't rushing or anything, or just did it step by step. Whenever I go to Ghana, I'll just do what I can do. So
Right.
80% of the time I was there. When I take a trip there, I was there, and then the rest, I would send money and have it done. So it's just gradually to the point that I am right now.
That's
So did you
good.
deal with contractors or you had somebody that did all of that for you?
I didn't deal with contractors, and from the very beginning, I was working with a relative. I have so many cousins. I was dealing with a relative that is, well, he called himself a foreman. He is, but at that time, his expertise was not, that, much. But
100%.
I started with him with that to a certain level, and then so I didn't hire professional contractors till I get to a certain point where nothing was going on at all. My cousin, I wasn't using him anymore. I had another family member working on that. I decided not to. Just issues when you have family, members.
Right.
Not every family member would do you like that, but for mine, in that instance, it wasn't, going well. So nothing was going on for so long till one time I saw Natural Ghana Girls video,
Right.
and she was talking about her husband, building and real estate and construction, work that he was doing. So I contacted her, and ever since that, I've been working with Kwame since that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So
So just make sure you get professional. Make sure you get people that know what they're doing. They're contractors. It may cost you, a little more in the beginning, but it's worth it because you don't want to redo, something that wasn't done right from the very beginning. My cousin did, so I have to give him some credit. He did, the best that he can do. I have some, good experience with him too, but to a certain point, I had to find someone else to continue. And that's another thing is you may not finish with the person that you started with. It's stages. So you get to one point, you're working with this group of people, and then you move on to another group. So it may not be the same person from the very beginning, till you finish.
okay, and so let me ask you another question because we thinking that when you start building, the best thing to do is send whatever money you can send and get that work done in steps instead of just providing one big lump sum or feeling like you got to have all this money at one time. You can do it in stages. Is that the best way? I think seems to be the best way to me.
If you have the money up front and you can do it, do it.
Okay.
But because things go up in Ghana all the time. Like today, the block that you will buy or a bag of cement is not going to be the same today from 2 months from now. The prices, I guarantee you, would not be the same. Or today and next year, the prices will not be the same.
Right.
Right? It's going to go up. It's not like here where, you get sales and discount. It's not like that. Prices goes up in Ghana. So if you can afford it and you have the liquid cash just sitting there, I advise that you just go ahead and do as much as you can, up front. But if you're not in a rush and you cannot afford it, don't say I'm going to wait till I'm able to do this much before. decide to start from the foundation. Just say, okay, this month or this however many weeks that I go to Ghana, or even if you're not there, I'm just going to concentrate on the foundation alone. Once I'm done with the foundation, I'm just going to close my mind and do work and earn more money or whatever, till I'm ready. And then from that point on, I'm just going to start laying the blocks. And then you get to that point and you say, okay, you know what? From this point, I'll just do the lintel stage, and then the flooring stage, and then the roofing stage. Just do stage by stage. Do whatever you can afford. My dad always told me that you cut your coat according to your size, or Rome wasn't built in a day. So do stages at a time, and then by the time you'll get there. The main thing is the foundation. The foundation may cost much more, but once you finish that and start laying the blocks, that one is not that expensive. So you can that go till you get to the lintel stage, and then just do the stages like that. If you have someone that you really trust, and I mean trust,
That's the number one thing, right?
that I cannot guarantee you, even your own mother.
Right.
So if you have someone that you honestly trust, and even someone that you honestly trust, expect to lose like maybe 5%. Let's say this person is honest, because it's going to cost that person transportation. Hey, that person got to eat too, so I can see like taking maybe 2% or just something small for you. But then when you dupe that person and like the dent is like so great, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But there are trustworthy people out there. I can't say everyone is not to be trusted, but it's hard to trust people these days.
Yeah, I understand.
But if you have someone that you can trust, by all means, go with that. I mean, sometimes I send money, for Kwame to do something, because I've built that relationship, I've built that trust, but even with that, I still do the most that I can when I'm there.
Right.
But there are some trustworthy people out there. I cannot be negative, all the time. But just know that,
How did
expect to be doing anything.
Okay. And how did you decide on what house to build, or what size you're gonna do for the first time when you first built? How did you just decide on that, or you just saw a house that you was like, okay, I want my house like that?
No, the house that I really wanted, oh my God, it has a pool, it has a tennis court, it has, all the great stuff. And I saw the plan here, like, oh my God, that house is still my dream house. I mean,
Right.
so this is like, stepping stone, what I'm doing right now.
Yes, okay.
But yeah, so I took that to Ghana, and they looked at me. The guy looked at me like, "No, this is not going to work." Especially, I mean, it can work. It could have worked if I still had the other plot that was, taken away from me. Yeah, but with that one plot, that wasn't going to work. Even though it took that house. So then, because I couldn't do that, I sat down with the same cousin that is a foreman that was helping me. His friend is an architecture, so we sat down together,
Okay.
and came up with a plan. And he just drew the plan. I'm like, I want this, I want that. But one thing that I could not, for the life of me, think why I didn't get walk-in closets in the upstairs, bedroom.
Right.
I don't know whether it was my part or his part, but the downstairs bedroom has closet, but the top bedrooms just no, as much as I love clothes and I love working, I don't have that. So I can just have a built-in, wardrobe, one of those, and do. But I regret not having that. But we sat down together and just came up with a plan.
Okay. So approximately how long did it take you from start to finish, or where you was like, okay, I done did this now. I'm moving ready. Oh my.
Yeah. Right now it's moving ready. Every time I go to Ghana, for the last 2 years, for the last 2 times I've been, I stayed there, and I also stayed at a hotel, partially, especially when so much work is going on. And due to the nature of my work, I have so many points at this hotel that I stay at, sometimes. So I decided to go there when I don't want to be bothered with the workers. But yeah, it's moving ready and all that. I mean, I think if anyone see any of my videos, you see a point where we were cooking on the patio, on the porch. Yeah, because the kitchen is not, I don't have the cabinets, I don't have it laid out yet. I mean, the kitchen is done, but I don't have the cabinets installed or anything like that. So, and I even have the sinks and everything that I need, except for the cabinets, for the stove. I have other things that I've shipped, there. But once I'm ready to do that, then yeah.
So look, Ashante Queen, let me ask you that. When you was at the finish point of your home, and the first day that you walked in to just like have your first meal in the house that you had built, how did that feel for you?
I feel great. I mean, one time I woke up at one time at night, I'm like, God, is this mine? Is this really? Yeah, because I mean, it's not easy to build a house in the U.S. I mean, I don't know anyone that build from scratch. I mean, you buy your house, and even with the house that you buy, it's not yours till it's paid for completely. You have 30 years mortgage, you have 15 years mortgage, you have this mortgage on that house. Just stop. Don't pay it for 3 months and see if it really belongs to you. Right. So, yeah, I woke up one time and I was just so grateful, like so thankful that, something like this, I can, say this is mine, So,
That's awesome.
yeah, even though I'm not 100% done, I'm like 80 to 90% there because the landscaping is not done, but, there's still some work that I need to do.
Right.
But, I mean, it's moving ready. You can do that. People always move into unfinished house before they finish the outside. So yeah.
I wanted to ask you one more question as far as the fixtures and stuff that you put in your house. Did you ship all of it, or I saw a video you got bought a lot of stuff in Ghana?
Yeah.
Did you have some good choices? Because I seem to see a lot of innovative things in Ghana that we really don't even have access to here in America.
Yeah, I mean they have everything is there. Everything that you possibly want, you can find there.
Right.
It's just a matter of, and there's so many grades of things. Some things can be very flashy and shiny, but it may not be as solid or as good quality. And you can also find the good quality stuff, but the prices are so much more. It can be more expensive because of the duty. I don't blame some of the stores because of the duty and how much I think that's something that I'm so passionate that Ghana need to do something about the cost of duty, because to me, Ghana is one of the most expensive, places that with the cost of duty, even to ship a car and all of that, So as far as that, you can basically get everything in Ghana. But if you have your particular taste of furniture or taste of certain appliances that you feel like you want to ship, then by all means do that. And sometimes I have other stuff here that I don't have any use for, so I'm not going to go and buy new ones, in Ghana. So then I'll just ship it from here, to there. And I just I don't have the time to be going shopping and finding something, a truck to ship it to, move it from the store to Ghana. But yeah, I mean, I purchased my some of my bathroom fixtures, certain things I bought from Ghana. The fridge. If I have to do it again, I'll probably buy my next fridge in Ghana. But yeah, but certain things you can easily, buy.
Okay. And was there anything that you wish you had brought with you that when you found out when you were doing, filling everything in, was there anything that you could think of that you was like, I should have bought that in America?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. I'm happy about because it's my taste, it's my choice, and the majority of them, half of them I already have, and then some of them will just buy it from like Clarence,
Right.
or yeah. So I know I was getting a good deal, on it. So then, no, I'm happy. My mattresses, my beds, I'm happy that I did it. Maybe a few things. I won't be too eager to ship everything next time. I mean, but what I've shipped so far, I'm happy with it. I'm happy that I did, and I'll still ship again. But
Right.
there's because, especially because I have both 110 and 220 voltage outlets, in my house. So then, whatever I ship here, if I ship electronics, I can easily plug it in there. So yeah.
And let
Then,
me ask you another question. Did you put 110 in your house? Oh, she did.
Yeah, she's got 110
And 220. Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. I was
yeah, I put
distracted by
both.
my grandson.
No problem. I
Okay.
put
I
both.
think
No
I,
impact. Yeah.
I actually saw that done before in the house, and I thought that was brilliant. Being that a lot of our things, we come with a lot of electronics and
Right.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, and it's good that you don't have to, just focus on the 220 when you already have so much that you
Right.
already have with 110.
Right. And you can ship 110 electronics. It's just that,
Yes.
you have to get step downs, those box step downs. I just didn't want to deal with so many of them in different places. So I just you can get like a big transformer.
all over your house.
Yeah, transformer. So the electrician
Right.
can incorporate that, in the beginning, and then you can have both. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Wants all of Ashanti. I see Ashante Queen Shades 323. She wants all of your
What
social
are all
media
those?
handles.
I'm
Yeah,
so
Ashanti
bad
Queen.
with social media. I have Instagram, and it's Ashante Queen for life. That is but I'm so not active. I'm going to start to be active, but
Yeah.
other than that, even YouTube, I have so many videos that I haven't edited yet. It takes me time to do, edits, and I know doing a live stream is great because you don't have to. Yeah, but I just have so many videos that I need to get out there, and just I have a busy job too, so it keeps me busy.
Don't feel bad, Ashante Queen.
Don't
I'm the
feel
same
bad
way.
at
This is
all.
my tech brain right here. I'm like the analog dude. So
In a digital world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, social Instagram, I'm going to be more active, but it's Ashante Queen for the number 4 life. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can reach me there. But
And I also put Shanti Queen's link in the description box below. So anybody, you can go click on the channel, on her channel, and subscribe to her. And I want to say thank you so
you're very
much
welcome.
yeah,
for being a
yeah.
part of the Black Integration Grow Africa series. And we're just really excited about us collabing and integrating and getting to know each other and building relationships. And I thank you so much. And I look forward to having you
Pleasure.
back. And you can ask us anytime. We'll be glad to come on
I would love to
with you
have you
too.
guys on my channel. I'm so happy to have discovered you. I think I discovered you on Vanessa's interview that she did, right? Is that Vanessa
Yeah.
Amby? Yes. And I'm like, oh my God, this family is so adorable. Just fell in love with the family and everything. So I'm just so happy to, know to have you as a sister now, and we'll do more collabs in the
We
future.
come,
And
we
we have
come
to meet up in Ghana. Hmm?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna meet up in Ghana, but we'll be there way soon. So I'll be hitting you up so we can kick.
Yes, it was my plan to be there like this summer, but you know what's going on right now with the corona issue. So, yeah, most likely once everything is settled down and the channel, the borders are open, I'll find my way there like that. So I'm missing it.
All right. Well, we'll
Yes.
see you later. Much
All
love
right.
to you.
Love
Thank
you too. Thanks for having me.
huh?
All right, peace, bye.
All right.
And I'm like, can you imagine? I was going to wear this. I was like, and then you just had your ass on today.
I appreciate you. I'll call you
Bye,
later.
bye, everyone. Bye.
Peace. Yes. So everybody, I hope y'all learned a lot from my sister. It was such a pleasure to have her on today. And we just excited about us focusing on Africa. We're so happy that she came in. And so we are going to go ahead and close up. I hope everybody learned something. We're going to come back and do a follow up with her really, really soon. We got ideas. We know what we're doing. Yes, yes, we had some good information, and we're just proud that we had Sister on today. I love y'all. Ashante Queen for life in the house. Give it up for Ashante Queen. Yes, yes, thank y'all so much. Had an awesome day. We had to go to work. And we'll see y'all later on the Zoom party. I'm gonna be getting that together. It probably is gonna be around the 10 or something like that. If I can come earlier, I will. But prepare yourselves. I'm gonna post it up on the community page and in our Soft Talk support, Best Life support group. Okay. Love y'all so much. Please.